When Social Security reviews a disability claim, one of the most critical steps is deciding whether you can still do your past work. And this step alone is responsible for a huge number of denials, often because people don't realize how the SSA evaluates it. First, SSA looks at your past relevant work, typically jobs you performed within the last 15 years and long enough to learn. They don't just look at your job title. They look at what the job actually required on a daily basis. How much you lifted, how long you stood or walked, whether you had to bend, reach, or use your hands repeatedly, and how mentally demanding or stressful the job was. Next, they compare those job demands to your Residual Functional Capacity, or RFC. Your RFC is based on medical evidence and outlines what you can still do physically and mentally despite your impairments. Things like how long you can sit or stand, how much you can lift, how often you can concentrate, or whether pain or fatigue would interfere with consistent work. Here's the catch. SSA doesn't have to believe you can return to your exact old job. If they think you could do that type of work as it's generally performed in the national economy, they may deny the claim. And if your past job was described too broadly or inaccurately, SSA may assume it was easier than it really was. That's why this step is so often misunderstood and mishandled. This is where Disability Advocates Group plays a critical role. We help claimants properly describe their past work, obtain medical opinions that align with real-world job demands, and push back when SSA relies on incorrect job classifications or unrealistic assumptions. If you're wondering how Social Security might evaluate your past work, or whether that's holding your claim back, get clarity before it costs you months or years. Call Disability Advocates Group at 800-788-2095 for a free consultation, or use the free SSDI screener on our website to see if you may qualify.